Good morning, my crafty friends, and happy 4th of July to my U.S. friends. This is Lori, Girl on the Ridge. First, I'd like to say thank you for all your concern on Junk Journal Junkies and other places. I have been diagnosed with breast cancer, and the only reason I'm really sharing that is because of mammograms. Girls, if you haven't gotten a mammogram, put it off. Please, please, please get it. It could save your life. So anyway, I'm doing fine. I will be having surgery and treatments will be starting in a couple weeks. My advice to some of the other girls that are going through this, along with other illnesses, stay as positive as you can. I know it's hard. If you have to have a pity party, cry, scream, do it, and then get it over with. Push yourself. Just push yourself to be positive. You'll feel so much better, and you'll look better, because it usually gives you a headache, and then your eyes are all puffy. So we don't want that. So if you don't do junk journaling, do something that you love. Just embrace yourself in it. It's really all I can say about it right now. So this is a fun journal that I did just that. It's kind of rough and crude because my concentration wasn't really there, but it was a lot of fun. So it doesn't have to be perfect, girls, and this is far from perfect, but it was fun. Some of you girls had mentioned I thought this was a vintage hair clip, and it is not. This is a die cut. It is Tonic Studios, and I just ordered it off of Amazon. Very thin. It goes in most die cutting systems. It cuts really well. This is just regular paper. Let's see. Yep, this is regular paper, and this is cardstock. So the details pop out pretty good. And then I just blinged them up. These are the only two I have left. And then the one on here. Blinged it up. This is some metallic paint I use. Some distressed glitter. But you can have a lot of fun with them. So that's what that is. And this book is made with, and I'll show you some empty pages. Old book. Probably 2 to 3. Well, actually, this is 4. For stiffness. I glued them together, and actually I gessoed them, because some of them I left plain. And then I sewed a strip down, and I just have a whole stack of these. So when I'm ready to do a book, I'll just grab a bunch of pages, and then just put it together. So that's what all this book is made out of. So this is from Pinterest. My main inspiration for this was a young girl in the late 1800s, poor, living with her cousin, doesn't have anything of her own, and at night she slips out and goes through the house and just finds snippets of maybe curtains, a dress they made, tablecloths, anything, pieces of paper that might have been in the garbage. So I was having a lot of fun with this. So there is wax and seam binding, wedding dress, lace, an old tablecloth actually, a key with a just a pin, and this is twine. This is kind of loose yet because I'm not sure. I might kind of dress this up a little, not sure how. So inside, it actually lays flatter than my other books. So I was, there's a pocket, again, a lot of fabric in here. These are all, I made a lot of envelopes out of music paper because I figured maybe she would sneak down and get a piece of music paper. And then as she's doing this with a candle, the wax dripped down. And so I just obviously used my beeswax, but that was in my make-believe world. So you could really, your mind could just go really nuts, but it was fun. Again, this is the beeswax or her candle dripping because she couldn't see on book page. And I did a lot of flip ups. And these are, finally got it. Carol Tinson, Crafty Emporium Design. That's where I got this pretty paper. So check her out. Very pretty stuff. Hi, Carol, and hi, Denise. So that goes in here with a cutout envelope and the cheesecloth with butterfly, and then there's paper that was embossed in the flip up. All the ends had tabs. I was thinking of a road petticoat because paper, it was so precious to her. So you would want to really be careful with it. Flip up in a little, again, little pocket within a tag. This came out of my paper stash. And this paper is Screech Owl Studio Victorian Diary that I just absolutely loved. I'll be doing more with that. And just another tag. Actually, this is not decoupage. This is just glued on. Some ephemera I glued on the middle of the tickets. And then just secret hide, tuck away spots in here and there. Tucked in there. And another little pretty envelope that she spilled candle wax on. And this pretty paper. Very muted colors, greens, peaches, peachy pink. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It's a flip up. And a long piece of book page folded up with lace. This is just from Pinterest, and then I just made a little tag. It does actually lay nice and flat. Another little, I made a lot of envelopes in this one because I was thinking she would want to hide a lot of stuff. And this is another envelope. It goes kind of sideways. And this is a piece of curtain that she would have found in my imagination. And here it's just, I'm going to say artsy maze. And just some ephemera. And then in here is a secret little pocket with a little torn book page with a little bag that she can hide little notes in until her prince comes. And really, really pretty paper. And I put tags on it all over. This is a Sue Olson dress. This has all been beeswaxed and a little tuck, and that flips out for writing. Just hinged it. Little pocket with lace and seam binding and a little maybe piece of dress. And that was a ticket with, not that they had tickets, but just a piece of cloth. And more pretty paper. This is a nice sturdy book. Wow, sturdy pages. Pinterest, and I just left that blank. You can put something there or even write on it. Isn't that paper beautiful? Here's just a corner with just ephemera and a bag that I must have glued that down. You can just tuck in. This is a rough cut piece of paper. And this was from Debbie Cooper. And this is just a bunch of ephemera. This is a little, just from my stash. It's a little booklet that I embossed. And then some tags. And this is from my stash, and just flipped it open. That's another little envelope. And a little card flipped up. And that was the envelope. And this is just a flip up. It's hard to do the flip ups on this sometimes because you don't know where the holes are going to be. So I just put with her little petticoat on, paper clip. Here's a piece of cardboard, just a tuck spot with more music paper. And that goes up there. And Tsunami Rose and music paper. And that's also, I think that might be Carol. And some more of Carol's paper. This is Ephemera's Vintage Garden. Love is Shabby, I think. Or something like that. And that's a rough piece of paper. I sew the muslin on it because it just kind of tightens it up for me. I like doing that. It's therapy. Sewing. And just more ephemera with an applique from a dress. And this is just a pretty piece of wedding dress with another envelope and another little tag. And the banners. Am I in frame here? With some pretty pictures. This came from Debbie. Thank you. And this is a fold out. Tsunami Rose, I think. A lot of wax in this one. I love the smell. And again, just flip up, and then this flips up. Little tiny roses. Pretty wishing, well, no, gazebo, I guess, for the gate. Here is just a flip up with a paper bag. This is from Carol, and this I put a just a piece of alpaca fur on it because I punched a hole by mistake, so naturally I'm not going to throw it away. So you just put some ribbon. If you ever do that, you just put ribbon on it. No biggie. And then you can put something in there. There's from my stash. It looks embossed, but it is not. And this is just a flip up with a lot of alpaca fur. This page is so peaceful. With just a little tag there. And on the little pocket, this is a tea bag. I just put a little pocket there. This is cloth wrapped around the book pages. And this lifts up, and this is a tag. And that's just a doily wrapped around the bag. And then there's a piece of music paper. And then there's another pretty little thing. Envelope. And it tucks in there. And then the back is just a postcard that's kind of clipped with the ball clip. There is a pocket there. You can put something in. So that was my fun book. It will be listed on Etsy probably later. I have to tighten this up a little. So there you have it. Have a wonderful day. My friends that are dealing with the same as I or different, stay positive. Just hang in there and stay positive. And have a beautiful day. We'll see you soon.